Alright, what's up everyone? Daddy Robux here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Alright, it's been a couple weeks, so refresh my memory. We were searching for the Stone of Galore, and after tracking it to the docks, and what was her name? The kooky woman with the apparatus of Qualish. She said you learn from her that she sent it away with her familiar to her family crypt. You go to the family crypt and you examine that, and then you discover that it had been removed. After being ambushed again, you managed to track down the grave robbers that took it from her crypt, and after examining the grave robbers, that's where we were. They told you that they were hired by a necromancer to loot not the bodies, but the actual corpses and take them to him. And that's where we were picking up today. With you guys having the location of the necromancer, going to talk with him, see if maybe he was in possession of the stone. Oof.
Okay, well, guess we don't really know what to expect, so I think we should try and go in prepared if we can.
So what would you like to do to prepare then?
Well, I would like to purchase a potion of healing.
Hi, Karis. Alright, we won't even bother. There's shops everywhere. I'm sure you can find one to sell you a potion, right?
Oh, scratch that. I don't have enough. Never mind. I thought I had
Lol.
more. Yeah, let's go. I guess we'll be fine.
Alright, did anybody else want to do anything before you move in? Guessing not.
I'm gonna step to the side and cast Mage Armor.
Hey!
Do some squats, work on my cardio.
I just get this image of you, like, lunging as you, like, walk down the street. Like, you don't just step. You step and dip and up and step and dip and up. It's like...
I'd probably want to like look for the group and find them and join them again.
Yeah. It's not too hard. There's a giant lunging minotaur walking through the streets of Waterdeep. Creates a bit of a commotion.
Yeah, he's a nice meeting point.
Alright.
Okay.
So, when you talk to the grave robbers, they informed you that this necromancer has a cellar complex. It's hidden beneath one of the shops in the trades ward, and the shop that he had directed you to was Dandy Mops. And Dandy Mops is a powdered wig shop. So as you make your way to Dandy Mops, when you eventually come upon it, you discover that it is currently closed. There is a large iron gate that is locked and barricaded in front of you.
Don't worry about it. I can get the lock if you, big fella, want to get the barricade down.
Cool.
Is there a way for us to know if a shop is related to the Harpers?
My guess is almost certainly not, given that Harpers are generally good and Necromancers are generally considered.
That's fair. We'll
That
call
makes
that
sense.
general knowledge. You would, being a Harper and having involved with them, you would know that they generally wouldn't employ a Necromancer.
Alright, well, if one of you guys wants to keep a lookout, I'll take a take a shot at opening that lock, and Jerry will take out his thieves' tools and surreptitiously try to jimmy the lock.
Sure.
Before we do, like, are we like just out in plain view of like the street, or are we like in a
No,
like
yeah,
a side
you're
alley
you're
or
on the
something?
street, right? Because there's this iron gate. It's kind of at the front entrance. Think of like the I don't know what the hell you would call it, but how like even modern shops will have like an iron gate that they pull over the door and lock.
Yeah, Jerry's just gonna bend
Yeah.
over like he has the key instead of turning his thieves' tools and just pop it open.
Sure. All right, let's see that check.
Do you want just straight thieves' tools, or should I add anything to it?
It would just be straight thieves' tools. That would already include all your proficiencies.
Yeah, sure. But where is that?
Tools are usually on the. Yep, you found it. Oh yeah. So Jerry, he takes out his thieves' tools, and it's very smooth. It's almost exactly like he just stuck the key in and turned it, and it's like, oh, okay, here we go. It's open.
I give the cleric a wink. Let's get in there. Shop's open, and I'll open the door, or I guess we'll head in towards and shut the gate behind us.
Okay. So you walk in, and there's just there's like wooden mannequin heads lining the window, and on them are various powdered wigs of different pastel colors and sizes and decorum. There's also several standing mannequins that are kind of in the middle of the shop, and as you kind of look around, it's just the shop is empty. There's no sign of the owner, and it's closed, so there's no patrons here. It's just it's a wig store.
All right. Well, he said it was um, in the back somewhere, so I guess let's try and look for some doors, secret doors, things like that.
What's the floor made of?
Jerry will go look behind the counter for like a register or like a safe box with money.
What's the floor made of?
Wooden beams, planks.
Can I like hit it in different points if to check if it's like a secret
You
thing below
you
it?
you tap your what boot? I guess you just kind of kick at it. Well, yes. As you kind of tap on the floor, it's very obvious that the floor is hollow. There's a basement or a cellar underneath. It sounds like.
As if he does that, as I'm looking at him, I'm like, well, that's a great way to alert anyone in the basement that we're here.
Are we expecting people in the basement?
We're expecting an answer.
Yeah, you
we
reckon
are.
you reckon the whole building would burn?
Maybe or maybe not, but even if it didn't, like, the smoke would draw attention to us.
Sure, but they'd be trapped in the fires by the time.
Well, so would we, because we would be going inside.
But we could go
Like, there's no
outside
other
and burn the whole
if
place
there's
down.
no if there's no what just yeah, but it wouldn't burn down into a cellar as well.
It probably
If
would.
it's
Falling
if
beams
it's a
and
cellar
stuff.
complex. Like,
Well,
if it's just
that
like a room under the building, that's one thing. But if it's like a complex, like the guy
Oh, sure,
said,
but see, if there's a fire, right? Well, basically the whole entrance is going to burn, and then the city watch is going to show up, and then they're going to find a whole complex below with all the bad doers. And it seems like the city watch could easily handle whoever's inside. They've certainly got more resources.
So how are we going to get the stone?
We steal it from the guard after they take it.
That and like we don't know
That
this guy.
doesn't sound like a reliable plan.
It seems like the best option is for us to just go in and take it ourselves.
Yeah, I like that man. He's speaking with some sense.
Yeah, but if it's a complex, there could be 100 of them down there.
And I'll just cut through them. It's not that hard. They're just zombies.
Yeah, and it's also going to be like 100 of full armor guards if we build the thing and try to
Armor
steal the
guards
stone
and
from
the
them,
Necromancer,
right?
some unknown and untold numbers of undead.
You know, I'm just gonna go to the back room. I feel like that's gonna be the easiest choice here, as I just head to the back room.
As you
Was
head
there like
into...
a register or something behind the counter?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to point out. As you head into the back room, it walks past like the main counter. I just realized I'm talking and I'm not holding my push talk. As you walk past into the back room, you go past the counter, and there's not like a register per se, but set into the back wall behind the counter, you can see very clearly a large safe.
Let's take a look in here first. Before we head down, I'd like to take out my thieves' tools and kind of crack the safe if I can.
Okay, the safe seems to have a much more exquisite lock than the iron gate did, but you don't think it'll be too difficult.
Yeah, sure. Thieves' tool.
Oh yeah, that'll work. So it takes a little bit more time. It's not as instant as it was, but after like a half minute of tinkering with it, you hear a satisfying click, and it opens up ahead of you. And inside, you find a large leather sack.
I'll take the leather sack out of the safe and kind of open it.
It looks to be the day's take. 300 gold coins in total.
I don't mind if I do, and I'll just tie it onto my belt. We can split it up later. All right, downstairs then.
Doesn't look like anyone's protesting, so you go through the back door, right? And there's a small room. There's some coat hooks, they kind of line this back room, and then there's stairs that go down into the cellar.
So who's going first?
That'll be me.
Ta-da! Now give me a second. I have to place you on the map. Do 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 do. Phoebus. And nope, two. It's dead. Oop. Geraldo and Darnak. And
Yeah,
Vanilla.
I'm still having the same issue from last week where the entire screen's just black.
Maybe that's because there's no light.
There we go. Jerry lights up a torch, saying as he can't see on the staircase.
All right. So heading down, the chamber has several stone steps that lead down into this very cramped room. As you walk down, you can see a sign mounted on a iron-bound wooden door, and on it, very clearly written in common, it says "Sewer access, authorized officials only."
Well, we already trespassed the shop, so...
So I authorize you, in the name of the City Watch, to enter the sewer. Let's open it up, Mr. Minotaur.
I don't feel like that's an official authorization as I open it.
Well, you would open it, except you find that the door is locked.
Hey, Mr. Thievy, take a crack at that.
I guess.
Might someone want to look for traps or anything?
Too late! He has already unlocked the door, and it is not trapped. And Jerry is proving to be quite adept with those thieves' tools.
Yours is a locksmith. What can I say? They don't make them quite like they used to.
As the door opens, you are immediately assaulted by the overpowering stench of fresh sewage. You can see a trowel that runs parallel to a stone walkway in the dim torchlight that Jerry casts up ahead. And it looks to be like a river of sludge, and it's moving at a pretty brisk pace.
Jerry will cast prestidigitation and make the air around his face smell a little bit better for an hour.
All right.
Shall we move on through?
I need my lights.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's pitch black here.
Yes, there is no light in the sewer tunnels.
Where do you want the light?
That's
Just
me.
light the horns.
I have a hooded lantern.
Yeah, but you're in the back. That's why the Minotaur hasn't went forward.
Pivot,
Yeah,
pivot.
why
Just
do you
light
want the
the
light?
horns. Light the horns.
do you want it on your horns?
I want him in his horns, though.
Right. I'm asking him what he wants.
No, put it on my greatsword like a sensible person.
Alright, so yeah,
Horns it
I'll-
is. All right. As you get to this spot, you can see that the tunnel seems to branch here. The stonework continues ahead for just an indistinguishable distance. Like it just goes and goes to the south until you can no longer see. But branching off to the east, you can see that the river seems to be much shallower here, and you can actually see like through the sludge. There seems to be indentations, obvious like trails and footsteps.
If we like didn't mind and had the guts to do it, could we walk here?
Yes, you could.
Or is it too deep? Okay.
No, the current, quote unquote, seems to be heading this way from north to south. This way, however, it's more just like a muddy muck and mire.
Well, I guess I can buy boots after this.
Why don't we just follow the stone path? Something tells me that running through the sewers isn't the right way.
There's
here.
tracks this way, though.
You,
Try that.
as you
Oh
contemplate,
no, an invisible wall. I can't move.
yeah, okay. So you guys want to head to the south?
I can always go up the path a little and see, as I don't need light.
Huh? Okay.
You said there were tracks here, right?
Yes. There's an
I
obvious
think we
path to the east.
I guess.
Just trying to derail the campaign. 16? 16. All right. As you guys are walking ahead, I'm trying to check his vision because he's in front. I guess that's far enough because there, Veneld, you can see on either sides of the wall here. You spot just seams that seem to run the entire length of the wall on both sides. It's like where the two stones that make up the wall meet. The it's much deeper, and you're obviously able to see the difference. Like there's a stone that's a seam for a door.
Hey Jerry, take a look at this.
Alright, well, you're gonna have to move forward if I'm gonna take a look. It's pretty tight in here.
I love you, Daddy
You
Warbucks.
can squeeze one.
Darlin,
My
thanks
looks like a door.
17 months.
Do you
Sure,
think you
Jerry.
can open it?
Well, yeah, I'll take a look. Take a look at it, see what it looks like, how it opens.
Try
Okay.
pushing it.
Pushing on the door doesn't seem to do anything. At least pushing on the door to the south. It seems like there's something obstructing it from moving.
Sure. I'll take a look at it, see if I see any locking mechanisms or
There's no locking mechanism. It doesn't seem to be something mechanical. It's just something on the other side of the door.
I'm gonna push it from the north.
You're gonna push on the north door.
Just push the one to the south harder.
All right. Don't even bother with the roll. It is impossible. It's way too heavy to budge.
This is way too cheeky. I have seen you breaking castles,
Come here.
castle walls. Huh.
To be fair, I was really mad at that point.
You're mad all the time.
I've been working on my anger management. Okay.
Does someone have a crowbar on them? I left mine at the
They don't understand impossible, I guess.
Yep, here you go.
Yeah, apparently.
Alright, well, Mr. Minotaur, here's a crowbar to work with. See if you can do it.
Yeah, now you have advantage on the check to move the impossible door.
It's not my effort.
Is it magical, Phoebus?
You guys, I'm guessing that this is just like a turnstile door and one side of it's blocking it. We need to push it from a different side.
Sounds like a good idea.
It sounds like a bad idea. I'm gonna step back like 10 feet. It seems like a good way to set a trap. I guess before you push the north door, I'll take a look at it, see if that one seems like locked or trapped.
Actually, no. You put your crowbar in and you apply just a little bit of effort and you see the door begins to open.
I'm the smartest Minotaur you ever did see.
Alright, well, as I look it over, do I see like any like traps or like runes or anything that like it's gonna explode when it opens, or is it kind of like hidden in the wall and they just hope people wouldn't notice it? It seems awfully strange that there would just be an unlocked door and a passageway.
There's no traps or runes or anything like that.
Well, if I had to guess, they're probably in the room right here. Probably didn't expect anyone to come, or maybe they're waiting for the last person to show up, so that's why they didn't lock the door behind.
Or, you know, they could just not expect an adventuring party crazy enough to go into the sewers.
Well, but I'm sure they lock up when they leave. Surely they're not that careless. There's enough idiots running around Waterdeep that someone's bound to come across it if it's not locked.
I think putting a
Uh,
lock on a wall in a sewer, it's just ineffective. The best way to
It's a
hide a tree is in a forest.
it's a secret door, and we had to get through 2 locked doors to get this far.
Sure, but this surely connects to the rest of the sewer. I mean, you saw the stone pass there. Like, that can't be the only way.
Well, they probably know we're here, sitting out here talking anyway. So might as well open the door.
Might as well just open the door and go in.
Sure. I'll step back 20 feet from wherever the door is. Is that the door? Or is, like, that...
It's like right where Darnock is standing.
Right, yeah, I'll back up a little bit.
Like there and there. Steve!
I might
Thank you for
suggest
the resub,
you
brother.
guys do the
14
same,
months
just in
already.
case.
Can you believe it's been that long? Alright, so Lothar is getting ready to kick in the door. Is that what I heard?
I believe so.
Seems like it.
Okay. Then, as you give a forceful pull on the door with the crowbar, you see it just kind of slides open. Calling it a door is somewhat exaggerating. It's more like a part of the stone wall has been cut out, and they just kind of set it back in place. And so you pull on it, it just kind of falls out of place and falls onto the ground. And as it opens, you see a large chamber beyond. And in that large chamber, you want to describe what you see?
I see the edge of a circle and some stonework.
Yeah, let me help you.
Ah, I see a very friendly gentleman.
Very, very friendly gentleman. That's right. As you walk forward, you can see an animated skeleton shambling ahead of you, and as you kind of ready your weapon and prepare to attack, you can hear from beyond the chamber many, many more. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Classic skeletons in a sewer.
Yeah, well,
Man.
it is a necromancer's lair.
Just unbelievable.
2, 3, 4.
Is it
5.
worth noting that the skeletons look like they're about to spring on us, or they're just kind of aimlessly wandering?
I mean, they're skeletons. They're just kind of aimlessly wandering. They have weapons in their hand. As you open the door, it kind of looks at you. And then it's Darnock's turn.
All right. Guess I'll move here and shoot it with a crossbow.
Yeah, it got shot.
All right. I'm going to move back.
Benno.
Okay, I'm going to take a look and throw my dagger. I don't have sneak attack.
It's okay. The 4 will kill the first skeleton here.
And with this thing is within 30 feet, I'm going to give the cow advantage on his next attack with my bonus action. And step back.
Alright, Lothar?
All right, I'm going to move forward. Oh my! I am going to bonus action rage and hit that guy.
A big old sword. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That is a hit.
And that'll be my turn.
Jeez. 1 and 2, yeah. Phoebus.
Alright, gonna move up a little bit.
I gotta fix the bot.
Okay,
It's connected
so
to me
I
instead of...
see this guy over here. I'm just gonna throw out a sacred.
Okay, and this was on which one? It doesn't matter. I rolled a 19. Let me set that to public.
Okay, after that, I'm just gonna move again. Actually, I can't move again. I'm gonna have to stay.
And Jerry? Jerry, are you there?
Oh, it's my turn. Sorry, I didn't hear you. So I'm gonna move over. I'm not gonna be able to get to the square and get out of somewhere else's
No,
square.
everybody's
So,
everybody's chilling in front of the door.
so I'll
Yeah,
bonus
look at
action
that.
hide, and then hopefully something will come in, and I'll hold my action to shoot if a skeleton comes in my line. That's end of turn.
Okay. Wait 1 second. I'm trying to get the bot back online. 69. Alright. Hey! There we go. Okay. So the skeletons, they're all just gonna... I mean, you know this was coming, right?
That's why I.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good time to use it, I suppose. Alright. I think that's about where all of them can go. How you doing there, Phoebus? You still feeling pretty good?
No,
You'll be
feeling
fine.
oddly vulnerable.
Alright, so Lothar first. All of those missed, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then 2 in the back. Hey, we got ya. For 1 damage. You take it and you enjoy it. Then these here all in a line. They don't. Yeah, they are completely covered. This first one can't see him, so it's gonna attack Phoebus. Levin?
Oh, that's a miss.
Okay. Second one has to attack Phoebus also.
That'll hit.
Ooh. Third, I think pretty... Yeah, wrecked. I don't even have to think about it anymore. Third, fourth, fifth. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep, you enjoy that.
Or wasn't me?
No, it was all at Phoebus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, none of these can, well, you can't see, but there's
Okay.
there's pillars in this room, and none of them can get to Lothar because this pillar blocks their line of sight.
Yeah. Okay.
So you just you stand there and then pow 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 you get pin cushion. Darnock.
Well, I'll try to stabilize him with a medicine check.
Why was the healer standing in front of the door? That'll work. He's stable. Van
Okay. Um, that's a lot of zombies. I'm going to walk in and stab this guy.
That is a dead skeleton.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to help Lothar.
Lothar?
Lothar's gonna smack the same one with his big old sword, hopefully to more effect.
Help isn't one of the actions you could take with cunning action.
I have Mastermind. I linked the past turn.
Oh, well. Again, if you just link it in the chat, chances are I'm not going to see it. You have to call my attention to it. Okay, cool. Cool. So he has advantage. And Lothar, what are you doing?
I hit that same one I hit last time for 9.
And Dead Scully. You had advantage, though, dog. Oh, you did roll advantage. Cough. I know how to play this game. That all?
Wait, I can't do it on a different target. Never mind. Yeah, I'm done.
Yep. And Phoebus is stable. Not gonna pull you out of the tracker, just something. Jerry?
With that 22 stealth, do I feel hidden from the skeleton?
There's no way you would know that.
Alright, well, I'll just roll with advantage and then let me know. And then I'm gonna shoot at that guy, go around the corner.
Yeah, you just make your attack, and I'll let you know. All right, yeah, you hit. Wait, what's the stealth check for?
Bonus action hide after I dip back behind the.
Are you gonna roll your damage?
Yep.
Oof.
Rolling good today.
We're on form today, guys.
Both of you guys.
I'm trying, guys. It's the aches in my bone from all the humidity in the air.
Alright, the skeletons now. Going to run forward. Oh, I can't. Phoebus is there. Ooh. As far as it can get. Let me delete that secret token. No longer need it. And then these ones. I'm going to run here. And this guy. There. Alright. Let's attack some people. Can I get their sheet back open? Alright. 1, 2. 2 short sword attacks on Lothar. Oof. Ouch. Owie. 16. Let's just goofy math it. You take 8. I don't want to have to figure it out per attack. And then we have 2 short sword attacks on Veneld. It hasn't mattered. He's killed everything he's hit.
Only the second one hits.
Okay. Take 7. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 short bow attacks. 3 on Lothar. There's another 4 damage. And then this one here is attacking Veneld. Misses. And this guy, he's going to try and stab you, Darnak. You are currently around the corner. You actually don't have a line of sight right now on him. Why do you not have line of sight? Oh, I have the door in your way. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, that makes it so much better.
Yeah, there was a door there. When I opened it, I just left it. Alright, anyway, so he's there. He's going to try and stab you. Gah! And then Darnock, you are up.
All right, so I'm gonna return the favor with my dagger. No, I'm not.
All right. The chaos that has just unfolded in front of you, the suddenness of this uproarious combat has left you out of sorts. You have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
Yay!
Is that all?
Yep, that's it.
I'm stabbing this guy.
That's a dead skeleton.
I explode them, and I give advantage to Lothar again.
Karis, thank you for the biddies, baby. Appreciate you. What would you like to do with that? Did you have an offhand attack?
I don't have. I could. I guess I could swap my sword of hands, but no, I don't have another weapon.
Okay, Lothar, you're next.
Man, I'm loving this advantage. It's almost like I'm a kobold. And I'm gonna hit this one, the bloodied one.
For 9.
Man.
Yep, that's a dead skelly.
Alright.
And Phoebus.
All right, suddenly catching my breath again. I'm gonna stand up, and I'm gonna go ahead and jab out a shocking fist, a shocking grasp at the guy stood in front of me.
Okay, it's a hit.
All right, and then I'm gonna move away.
You have mobile, or am I attacking?
No, shocking grasp.
Oh, that's right.
he doesn't
No,
get
no
to-
reactions. Yeah. Jerry.
Is that a live skeleton right there?
It is a live skeleton.
I'm gonna take a shot at it.
Hit.
There we go.
And
A
a
little
dead
bit.
skeleton.
And then I'll hide again, and then end my.
Alright, the skellies now. Alright, after repositioning, here come the attacks. Lothar, 3 short swords again. 18 and 16 hit, right?
Yeah.
So 5 damage. And then we have 2 attacks on Vanel. Both miss. And 1 versus Darnock. Also a miss. Alright, and Darnock, you're up. Hey, Giz, how you doing?
All right, go ahead and continue with the dagger.
The miss.
Yep, and that will be it.
Am I able to see here? It's black on Roll20.
What is blocking? Oh, no. You know why it's black? It's because the light source is around the corner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Remember, Lothar is the light source in this room. So it's being blocked by this pillar.
Okay, just to be sure, I have a skeleton right here, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action disengage and move to Lothar and stab this guy.
Okay. I was really confused for a second. Alright, hit for 11. All right, it's
And that's my
devastating,
turn.
but you see he is still alive. Lothar.
I am going to hit the guy that he just hit. Actually, no, wait. I'm going to hit the guy to my north. That's a better option. And I reckless.
Ooh. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's a super dead skelly. Anything else?
That'll do it.
Phoebus.
All right, Phoebus is going to conjure up a bolt of flame and throw it at the skeleton ahead of him.
It connects, but it doesn't seem to be too concerned. Dropping 3 damage.
And then I'm going to move a little further.
Yeah. Run away! Okay, Jerry?
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna come forward, take a shot at the first thing. That guy. And then I'll go back around the corner and hide again.
You're standing on a skeleton.
Nah, it's dead.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's dead? Oh, I would have shot that and then... Oh,
yeah, if they're dead, they have a giant X on their token.
okay. Well, I'll shoot at that one that's from there. And
Yeah, everyone's like, what the fuck is he doing?
14.
Okay, now it's dead.
Yeah, I'll stealth again and then end my turn.
Yep. Alright, skeletons. Only a couple remaining. This one here, having Vanilla leave its line of sight, it is going to run down and actually continue running, provoking an opportunity attack from Darnock.
Coming.
That's it. Then, the other skeleton gonna run down and stand in front of Darnock. And then here come the attacks. Short sword on
He has
Lothar.
advantage because of this.
Yes. Short voice. He missed. Short sword on Vanilla. Miss. Short sword on Darnock. 3. And short sword on Jerry for miss. And done.
Alright, gonna stab the one in front of me. And that's it.
Vanilla.
Do I feel like we are? No, it will be impossible. My bad. I don't have a sixth sense. I'm stabbing the one that's injured.
Okay. 6 damage will kill the skeleton.
And I'm giving the help action to Lothar.
Alrighty then, Lothar.
Lothar is going to do something unpredictable and
Miss his attack with a 10.
I'm going to shove him back 10 feet also.
You missed your attack.
That doesn't matter. With, come on. There we go.
Immediately after you hit a creature with a melee attack as part of the attack action on your turn.
But you see, I'm a barbarian. I cannot read.
It's literally the first line.
I mean, he's role-playing his character.
It's okay. I love you, Benny. Phoebus.
All right. Well, there are two skeletons here, and that's not very good. But Darnock isn't looking too great, so I'm gonna go ahead and use Distance Spell. I'm going to spend a sorcery point, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Darnock from over here.
I hate to bust your bubble, buddy, but the range on Cure Wounds isn't 5 feet. It's touch.
Yep. When they cast a spell that has a range of touch, you can spend one sorcery point to make the range 30 feet.
That was a test. I was just seeing if I also could read, and I can't.
We all fail the comprehension.
Intelligence save. On this glorious day, we are all barbarians. Oh, all right. Are you finished?
Yes, that'll end my turn.
All right, Jerry.
Yeah, same thing. I'm going to move over, or actually the thing's right in front of me, so I'm going to drop the hand crossbow, draw my rapier,
Cool.
and then make an attack. Not going to get sneak on this, or I guess short sword. Ignore the sneak. 7.
Yeah, he's totally dead. Alrighty. And if that's all, I guess you try to re-stealth. Oh no,
Yeah,
there's a guy
well,
right
as
there.
bonus action, I'm going to bonus act, or if he's dead, I'm going to move back behind this guy, and then hide behind the end of this.
That'll do it. Alright. Then the skeletons. So we have 1, 2. First one attacking Darnock. Second one attacking Van Eld. Uh-oh, he switched it. 17 on Darnock, 20 on Van Eld. Darnock take 3. Van Eld takes 7. And that'll be it. 6-round combat.
Alright, continue stabbing.
This just isn't your day, man.
Nope.
Alright, Van Eld.
I'm trying to explode this skeleton.
Oh, and you succeed. You send bits of brittle bone, splaying everywhere. It rattles as it hits the stone floor and clatters away from you.
And I'm going to try to get a good point of view, like here.
Sure.
Never mind, there's no light.
That's right.
And that's my turn. I help Lothar, I guess, if there's someone like here.
Alright,
I'm
Lothar,
guessing
go ahead.
Someone.
All right, I am gonna move. And then hit him. Huzzah! For 9.
Okay. And Phoebus? Where is my...
Phoebus is going to go ahead and try and throw out a bolt of flame. Alright.
Okay, I'm guessing it's Jerry's turn. There it is.
Is that a live skeleton here?
Yep.
Taking a shot, going back and hiding. Uh, 24, I assume hit.
Yep.
End of turn.
That is end of combat as the bolt strikes the skeleton just so and sends it hurtling to the ground.
You want to try the other door now?
Well, before we do, I'm just gonna go ahead and put a cure wounds on Lothar.
I'm lighting a torch. And I'm gonna say that, guys, there's some stairs here. I'm guessing these are our stairs.
They are stairs, yeah.
But let's try the door on the other side.
We couldn't get that one earlier.
Yeah, but like you said, maybe you open that one and the other one.
You prefer to have a open door on your back when we are
Well,
exploring
I'd
that
prefer.
door?
I'd prefer not to have another room full of skeletons. Like, imagine if like we go down there and that's the way in, right? And we try to run away, and then they have like the lever, which releases like 1,000 more skeletons on us.
Yeah, but I'm guessing that that's the way out.
Alright, well, can we pull the door open? Is it a pull door?
No.
Well, let's go. Maybe we should go like further. Did the foot tracks, like the footsteps, just like end here, or do they go like further down?
It doesn't. It's not that they end here and kind of allude to going in any direction. They proceed another 5 feet, but then the mud kind of tapers off, and it's just more watery, and the trail doesn't continue.
Can I see Can I see if I hear anything like in the stairs? I'm guessing they go up, right?
They do go up, yes.
How
And sitting at the base of the steps and kind of listening, you don't hear anything.
how deep is the water like over here? Is it like
Ankle deep.
where people could still ankle deep? Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe there's another way, like that way. We should check out first before we go up the stairs here.
Not one to say no to you, but Lothar has other plans.
I mean, did we even like look through the entire like place down?
No, I mean, yeah, he's already up there.
Well, while he's going up there, let's look around the rest of the room.
Lothar, in those back cellars, you can see that the first room appears to be an old wine cellar. There's like a honeycomb shelving set into the walls on two sides of this room. Many of them are empty, but in one of the in some of them you can see, you know, glass bottles of wine, and in one of the, I don't know what you'd call it, cubbies, there's a small brown pouch.
Ooh, we'll see what's in it.
It pulling up a handout for you, or not.
I like how I go in here and there's a small brown pouch, and then instantly Phoebe Boy is in here.
We are all greedy mans.
I mean, I'm downstairs. I'm looking around whatever this room is.
Hey, it is inside is a small blue orb that you recognize from the streets of Waterdeep as being a drift globe.
That's kind of nice. Sweet.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Fuse, does your god like the sun?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't worship a deity, but however, I do myself have a lot of ties to the sun and sunlight in particular, which is why most of my magics are either radiant light or burning flame.
I think it suits you.
In that bottom room there, Lothar, it looks to be a cold storage room in a root cellar. It's mostly empty, and it looks like the items on the shelves have long since deteriorated and rusted away. The only thing of interest is a large chest that is set onto the floor on the far side of the room.
I'm gonna punch it.
It lets out a hollow thud, as it is a wooden chest.
Okay. Thievy
You-
boy.
I'll go over and look it over for traps, I guess.
Also, if there's no objections, I'm gonna pocket the strip club.
Okay.
What is a drift globe? I don't know.
There is a handout. Should have popped up on your screen.
It's a sphere that casts daylight.
Yeah,
once
it's
a day.
Oh, I
basically
didn't
a
scroll down.
flashlight. You can
Cool.
you can speak a command word to cast the light spell or daylight spell. Daylight can only be used once a day. And
That's
you can even make it hover like behind you, and then it'll kind of follow you and illuminate up 60 feet.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
I think it suits Fivas, but you can have it, I guess.
Well, right now it's in Lothar's pocket, so
Yeah.
It's only in his pocket until I take it from him.
I would like to mention that I'm a Minotaur and don't wear clothes.
So you just kind of shove it in like a flap, just.
Just.
Let me lift this up and.
Well, actually, let's
Store
do
it right
this.
there.
I'm gonna stand back 30 feet from the chest. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and open it up with my thieves.
It's not locked.
Okay. The Mage Hand will open it while I'm 30 feet back.
Inside is a large bundled item. It looks like this item takes up the entire length of the chest, and it's approximately 3.5 feet from end to end, but it's almost 2 feet wide on the one end. It's very oddly shaped.
I assume it's too heavy for the Mage Hand to pick up.
Much too heavy.
Minotaur, do you want to go grab whatever that is?
Yeah, I'll get it. What is it?
When you lift it up, you see that preserved in this chest is a battle axe with a very stout handle. When you pick it up, you can see that the handle has been broken off about halfway down, making it much too unwieldy to wield with two hands. But the rest of the blade is serviceable. The arms of the handle look like a skeleton's hand, grasping upward from the elbow up, and the hand kind of wraps around at the haft where the two blades of the axe meet in the center. And despite being in this dingy, dark, cellar, the blade almost seems to gleam.
Guys, I like it. I'm gonna use it.
Don't you think it might be dangerous? Why don't you give it to somebody to identify?
Don't you think I'm a little dangerous? Okay, fine, you can identify it.
Not particularly.
Does
no.
anybody even know identify?
I don't know. I thought we had a wizard at some point.
Do it, Pepe Hands.
Do it. Why did you leave us to it?
Well,
I'm following Lothar upstairs.
Well, Lothar, picking the weapon up, you feel a hum of magic. going from your wrist up past your elbow, and your hair becomes bushy and seems to stand on end. It is obviously a very powerful item.
Guys, I like it a lot. I think I'm going to unleash this on the Xanathar man.
+3. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, damn Twitch cats. That's one that I've had a note for sitting stuck on my monitor for a month.
Question: would you allow me to go fix it up and make it to where I could use it as a two-hander?
Well, I don't see how you could do that in the middle of this cellar.
Well, I mean later.
Well, I mean, right now we're in the cellar. Focus!
Deep
Well,
breaths in X-Men.
Alright, now what?
Up the stairs.
Okay, climbing the stairs, you find it's a spiral staircase. The steps eventually turn from stone to an iron, stairwell, and they lead up to a circular, like, hatch that is like directly above you.
I guess I'll just open up the hatch.
Okay. Opening the hatch and looking out above, you see sunlight. It leads to a street in the trade quarter.
All right, boys. Do we want to hunt the Necromancer, or do we just want to go home?
Well, let's before we hunt the Necromancer again, I think we should go a little bit further down the sewer because it's only like ankle deep. There's a door over there which might be filled with more skeletons, and this might actually be a trap, right? And so the correct way may be further where it's like obscured in the, because like it seems like you would just have the footsteps lead to like the obvious trap place, right? And then you would just put the water a little bit deeper, and then you wouldn't know if there's the
Wait a
actual
minute. I made a
secret
token
entrance,
for
right?
this
Because you just
goober.
follow the tracks right into the sky.
I totally prepared for
That
this session.
sound logic. Here we go.
I don't know how you control the water to do that, but okay.
Well, no, the water. Look. You see right out here, and then I'll point to the water, like just outside the door. Look, there's like mud, right? And you go like 5 feet that way, and I poke with my rapier. It's like 6 inches deep here, right? So you can't follow the tracks further on, but you can still walk.
Yeah, there it is.
I turn off my torch.
Okay. Where's everybody going? There is clearly a door set into the south here. Guys.
Well,
Oh, there's what? There's another secret door? Hold on, let's check it for traps.
A very obvious door.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna say maybe that's the trap door, or this is the trap door for the other door that we couldn't.
As you look at this door, the door is made of rusted iron. It's set into a wall above a dry 1 foot high stone ledge. The lock on the door has corroded long ago, and it sits slightly open. As you stand here in front of this door, you can hear swords clashing together and sounds of yells in combat coming from inside.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
Oh, you beat me to it.
Last time we joined the battle, things didn't go well. Why don't we wait for them to finish and we just
As you
walk
propose
off
this idea,
to
Lothar has already ran through the door and is entering the kerfuffle on the other side.
Phoebus is going to use an action to give himself 3 hit points.
Stop, Lothar. Stop. Alright,
from
yeah.
his healing hands.
Sure. I guess in the meantime, are the people out in the hall going to follow Lothar, or are you just gonna stay there and see what happens?
yes, I'm
I'm
following.
gonna follow. And if I have time for another action as I go, I'm gonna cure Van Eld.
Sure, you could just smack him real quick. Here, poof. All right. So then everybody, I'm gonna move you in just a little bit further, so we're not playing. I'm stuck in the doorway again. And then everybody roll initiative, please. And then once everybody's in the tracker, then I'll describe the room that Lothar, Van Eld, and Phoebus have walked into. Okay. Two, three, four, five. When you walk in, you see a couple things stand out immediately. One, there are several corpses littering this chamber already. There are several slain skeletons, and also you can see at least 2 dead Kenku, about 10 feet ahead of where Lothar is currently standing. In a chamber up ahead that is dimly illuminated, you can see a halfling. There he is. I know he looks friendly. You can see a halfling cowering in the corner behind 3 zombies. And these skeletons and zombies seem to be protecting the halfling from the attacking Kenku. And that is the combat that you've just walked into. So let me put them into the tracker. Oh boy.
What do we know about Kenku?
The only thing that the only experience that you've had with them so far is when they attacked the Zentarum hideout, and I think they attacked you as well on behalf of the Xanathar Guild.
Yeah, it was at the same time.
Yeah, they attacked the Zentarum hideout, then you guys showed up and they're like, kill you! And that was that. Alright, Van Eld. I'm gonna say you have the first action in combat. What would you like to do?
Okay. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we don't like the Necromancer, but I also don't like the Xanathar. So I'm going to hold my action to throw my dagger to attack whatever Lothar attacks.
So whatever Lothar attacks, you're going to attack. All right, the Kenku. You see they look around the room and they start cawing furiously. Right. They begin to try to withdraw. At which point the skeletons will take opportunity attacks. That's a miss. The third one just kind of moves into center of the room and prepares to like block the way. Jerry?
Well, as a bonus action, I'm gonna.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Then I'm gonna move That guy's dead. You can see that guy, but I don't have an ally next to him. I'll hold my action. Is there like a slit in the wall there, or
Yeah,
should I
these
not?
are where you are currently standing. There's a brick wall on your left, but there are arrow slits that have been added at some point. The arrow slits are designed to allow archers to fire at intruders that are coming in where you currently stand, but they work both ways, and you can see through the arrow slit into the chambers beyond.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll hold my action to take a shot when I have an ally within range of any enemy that I can kind of see in my line of sight. So probably that guy,
Okay.
or this guy if someone runs all.
All right, Lothar, lots counting on you.
All right, I yell at the Necromancer, we're on your side. As I split this Kenku in half.
You weren't kidding. Yep, that is a super dead Kenku. I mean, that provokes the reactions from you two, since the trigger was when an ally is in range. But that Kenku's already super dead, so.
Well, I can't see that if there's something. If
Oh, you
he's, like,
can't see
down
the
here,
Kenku?
it's like all
Okay.
black. Yeah, I can
So
only
then-
see like half of the skeleton, and then this skeleton, and then this guy.
Okay. All right. Well, after Lothar, you see the Necromancer kind of looks at all of you, and then you can see that they're very afraid. They're like, just please get them out of here. And you see him just kind of run and then duck out of the room. Phoebus.
Alright, Phoebus is going to move.
Oh my god, I could totally hit him with a fireball. I'm not dead. I'm not gonna do
Going to
that.
look over at the
Oh my God,
strange
he's a
sight of
Ninth level
Jerry standing
spellcaster.
on Darnok's
Shit.
shoulders.
I hope they don't try to fight this dude.
Alright, from here, I can see the Kenku, so I'm going to throw out a Sacred Flame.
No, he failed.
Wow.
Huh. Wow. All right.
And then a 5-foot step back to there, and that's it.
How about you, Darnok?
All right, crawling out from under Jerry, I'll move over here and shoot the skeleton.
Why was he... Wait, shoot the skeleton? All right. That's a hit. Finished.
Yep, that's it.
Ha, whoops. It's totally the skeleton's turn. All right, the skeletons. The first one is going to run to the south and attack the Kenku. Nope. The second one is going to fire its short bow at Darnok. Nope. And that'll be that. Veneld?
I'm going to move up here. Okay, so clearly this skeleton is hostile to this Kenku, right? So I get sneak attack. And I'm going to stab the Kenku.
I don't know if that's accurate. Because the skeletons are quite likely also hostile towards you.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't say that on the description of sneak attack.
If another enemy of the target. Oh, I did not know that. I always thought it
Oh.
specified an ally.
Oh, and I bonus action dash, if that was not clear. That's my turn.
Alright. From your vantage point, Venel, you can see that there are 2 Kenkus and a Gazer in the room to the south. No, you can't. Okay, I'm gonna move you so that you can see it anyway. Jeez, sight lines. Oh, it's because he has
I
the
don't
light.
see
and
the
you have the
Gazer.
light. It doesn't matter. There's 2 Kenkus and a Gazer in the room to the south, and you see them all just kind of run. And there's a set of stairs here, and they just fly up the stairs and are gone from sight.
Wait, the Kenkus are flying? Good job, guys.
I meant fly, as in they run really. Shut down. All right, Jerry.
Well, I guess no one got in range of an enemy that I could see, so I'm going to come around. I can barely see that, so I'm gonna move. I'll take a shot at this guy.
Why? That's a hit.
And then I'll take a step back, and then I don't know if I can hide, but I'll give it a shot.
That skeleton can clearly see you.
Yeah, well, I mean, if there's like anything like down, like further south than maybe there, I don't know. Anyways, end of turn.
What? All right, Lothar.
Lothar is going to move over here. Are those just rats or something?
Yep, they look like rats. Squeak.
And I'm gonna say to the Necromancer, all right, let it go.
What?
That gone.
Well, tell your friends to stop attacking us.
Oh, I tried. They don't listen to me.
All right, and that's your action. Is just you're gonna talk with the Necromancer.
Yeah.
All right. The Necromancer is just gonna kind of peek around the corner near Lothar and look into the chamber and see that all of the Kenku are dead and that there's only 1 skeleton remaining. And he kind of runs in the middle, in front of the skeleton, and puts their hands up. Stop! Stop! There's no reason to continue. Phoebus.
All right. Yeah, Phoebus is just going to move up. Seeing no other combatants, he's just gonna, I don't know, end his turn, take the dodge action, I guess.
All right,
So
we're
in
just
case the
gonna.
surprise attack comes out.
We'll go through in turn order. Darnock, do you intend to do anything?
Nope, since everybody else is standing down, I'll follow suit.
Veneld, Jerry,
No, is the rat screaming at us?
the rat.
There's like a rat. I thought that thing was.
There's just rats. It's
dumb.
a sewer. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stand down. I'll pick
Okay.
up my bolts
I'm
and
gonna quickly
loot
check.
the corpses while we.
I'll sheath my sword, but I'll use Lothar like a shield. I'm kinda freaked out by this.
So the Necromancer looks around, and once everybody stands down, you see him turn and start talking to the skeleton. Grab all the Kenkus. For this disruption they've caused, they can at least still be useful.
Where's the stone? We know you have it.
I'm sorry. The what?
The stone of Galore.
Ah, yeah. I surrendered it to the Kenku. they just burst in here quite suddenly, and they were being awful pushy. I didn't know what it was, and I thought it would be best to just comply. Lothar, he is telling the truth.
So I'd like to look over the Kenku to see if I can find it like on their corpses since we killed them all.
As you start to examine, you did not kill them all. Several escaped to the south. You didn't see that. Vanel did. But even as you start to examine the corpses, he tells you it wasn't any of these. It was the ones that ran through the stairs there.
We should get after them. This could be our best chance to recover the stone.
Let's get running.
All right.
All right, so everybody takes off for the stairs to chase the Kenku that just ran from the Necromancer. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And as you run up the stairs, just as you are reaching the top of the stairs, and you once again find yourselves on a street in the trades quarter, you just see just a flash of feathers as they round a corner. They're not that far away, maybe 30 feet head start at the most.
Well, if they're 30 feet away, well, we can just gun them down as we run.
They're around the corner. You can't see
Yeah,
them.
just-
They're getting away.
chase after
I'll bonus action dash. I should be a lot faster. I get 2 dashes a turn.
Sure. You okay? So you start running. You turn the corner, and you can see it up ahead. You said you wanted to try and shoot him?
Yeah, I have a crossbow, right? I can run.
Yeah,
and
you have a
dash as
crossbow. Sure.
and then shoot.
Seeing him pull out a crossbow, Phoebus will yell at him to stop. You start trying to shoot crossbows out in the middle of the street, you're going to get us all arrested.
Jerry will cast Disguise Self on him to make himself look like Phoebus, and then he'll take the shot.
All right. Go ahead and make your shot with the crossbow. Oh, it'll hit.
6.
Actually, you will get your sneak attack because you were hidden from the Kenku. So
Nice.
so you shoot him. The Kenku takes the bolt, falls to the ground, and as it does, you see its hand outstretched, and a small green object begins to bounce along the stone ground. Just as your eyes alight on the thing, you see another Kenku spring up from behind a barrel, grab the object, and start running again.
Phoebus reloads and goes for the next shot.
Well, as he moves up to go take his other shot, Phoebus is going to move up and he's going to use color spray on Jerry. And I'm going to upcast it.
Oof. What's your max
Blind.
HP, Jerry?
Less than 30.
Let's okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna say, well, it's less than 20 even, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Okay, so you walk up,
yeah,
color
it's
spray,
14.
pew! And it's such a powerful emanation that not only does Jerry immediately grab his face as he's suddenly blinded, but so do several citizens kind of idling on the street nearby.
I go back to the sewers.
Try to keep running after it. Can't
Yeah.
do stuff.
It's only 6 seconds.
All right. Well, in that 6 seconds, you know, the rest of the party is running up ahead. Darnock, you said you're going to keep chasing. Make me a dex check, please. Acrobatics. Oh, nope. 21's good enough. All right. So you're able to start gaining on this first Kenku, right? And as you get to the point where you're like 2 feet away, and you can reach out and you're going to start trying to grab its tunic so that you can grab him and stop him. And right when you reach out, he turns around and he has a hand crossbow, and he just turns around and fires point blank. Keppa. He totally had a hand crossbow.
Does he have crossbow master?
He does not, so he fires with disadvantage. 17, is that a hit?
That does hit.
Okay. So it's only 6 damage. That's not the end of the world, but it does throw you off balance. You weren't expecting him to turn around and take a shot at you. And you kind of stumble as you trip after being shot. Lothar, still giving chase. Lothar, I need you to make a, I guess we'll call this athletics, because you are just full on, you're just bull charging, right? Okay. You're managing to keep pace with him, and he starts trying to dodge around corners, and it's like something straight out of an action movie, right? Like he runs up to a stall and he grabs like boxes, throws them on the ground behind him, and you have to run and leap over it. He starts trying to duck in and out between people that are running, just trying to shake you off of his tail, and he is unsuccessful. As the Kenku runs, you can see that he's eventually joined by a second Kenku, and now the two of them are running as they look back at you. And right when they start to finally pull ahead, you see the two of them duck into an old stone tower, and the door slams shut ahead of you.
Oh boy. I'm going to use my head as a battering ram. I'm getting in there.
All right. Make me an athletics check. This is going to be difficult. That's a pretty good roll. Unfortunately, it is not sufficient. You lower your head, you get ready to barrel through, and apparently this door is made of something quite sturdy. You're not hurt by the blow. You're used to kind of headbutting things, being a minotaur, but you are stunned just for a moment. And as you kind of stand and kind of try to shake it off, the rest of the party is able to catch up, kind of heaving and gasping for air.
Is there any way out of the tower, or is it just a straight up tower?
It's a stone tower.
I'm gonna try opening the door.
How common are stone towers?
Give me 1 second. I know your screens are black. I haven't placed it yet. I'm just gonna sit here for a second. Okay. You guys had questions, and I didn't hear any of them.
How common are stone towers? Is this like a one-off in Waterdeep?
No, it's just stone tower. This one's a little secluded, being on kind of the edges of the ward, but it's not entirely out of place. So, what is everybody doing? Hello?
So voice was messing up.
Yeah, I was hearing robots.
Alright.
Yeah, I was just going to try to open the door after he smashed his head into it.
Okay. You find that the door had been locked behind the Kenku.
Okay. Why not use that axe and try to break it down?
We are not the more subtle
Robot.
people,
Break it
but this is the.
Or I could just use the crowbar.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
I don't have.
Either way, I need you guys to do something.
I can't see anything. It's all black. I can open the door real quick if it's locked.
Yes, I told you it was going to be all black until I place you on the map.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll open the door. Jerry's got it. He'll take his thieves' tools out and go to work.
Not this time.
Well, can't get in this way. We better make it loud and fast then, and I'll point to Minotaur. Maybe you can use your new battle axe.
Or the crowbar. Why is this so hard to understand? I use the crowbar.
Just
Then
use
make the
battle
roll.
axe. Just smash through the door.
Advantage. Because you have the crowbar. Remember the crowbar? Why don't we use the crowbar? 22! Alright! Using the crowbar, you manage to force the door open with a satisfying crack as you break the lock. And... Alright, everybody should be on the map.
Yeah, but it's still dark.
Who was carrying torches? Are you still carrying torches?
I have a hooded lantern that should still be attached to my belt.
Why did you do that?
Because someone is moving my camera, and I was trying to move myself.
Lothar, do you want me to put light on your new axe?
It's alright. I got a flashlight now. Boom. Drift globe.
Where is it? There it is. Alright. So, opening the door. When you open the door to the main part of the tower... Helps if I have my notes open. There we go. When you open the door, you find that there are stone spiral stairs curling up the tower, and there's also a matching set that leads downwards into what you can imagine to be a cellar. When you open the door, you see two children are in the chamber, and one of them is currently on the ground, and they're like clutching their knee and crying, while the other one has their hand on their shoulder, is trying to console them.
Lothar?
1 second.
Which way did they go? Phoebus asked the two children.
They went upstairs. They took Squidly.
One of you
Squidly?
than all illusions, and I run up the stairs.
All right, so he's running up the stairs. What did you say?
Phoebus asked, who's Squidly? And he is moving towards the stairs as well.
Squidly's our friend. we were playing in the tower because we were dared. It's supposed to be haunted, but then these birds men came in and they hit us and took Squidly.
We'll get your friend back for you. Just stay here.
Moving up the stairs.
Yep.
All right, when you move up the stairs, you can see a Kenku holding a small tiefling child. They have their short sword pressed to their throat. I'll kill him!
Alright, Jerry's gonna say, just take it easy, and as he does, he's gonna use his mage hand to steal the stone, or like go through his pockets and steal the stone if it's there, with his mage hand.
As soon
So if I do a sleight of hand as an arcane
it
trickster
makes
versus
the mage
his,
hand invisible,
passive
doesn't it?
Yeah, it makes it invisible, and if I beat his passive perception with my sleight of hand, he doesn't even know that it's gone.
All right, so you roll your sleight. All right. So he doesn't notice the mage hand, right? But when you look at this Kenku, he doesn't have like pockets on his tunic. Instead, there's a pouch that appears to be cinched shut, and it's like tied around his midsection. And you can certainly try to like untie it without him noticing, but it wouldn't be something you could just like take in a turn and just yoink right off.
Okay.
All right. But
okay,
in the meantime, he's got poor Squidly here. He's kind of looking around the room frantically. Back up! I'll kill him!
Yeah, but see, if you kill him, then you no longer have leverage, right? And so then we can just kill you. So you can't.
If you come here to me peacefully, I will make you fly.
I'll tell you what, if you just hand over that stone, then we'll let you leave alive. You can take the kid with you as far as you want, and we won't bother you. And as we do, I guess like I'll start untying his belt, I guess, as carefully as I can.
Okay.
So I'd like to just double check something. Now, we saw two Kenku run in here, right?
Yes.
Can I make a perception check to see if I can figure out where the other one's gone, if he's further upstairs?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Guess not. Where's the other one? After he was asked Kenku.
He doesn't answer you. Instead, he just kind of he tightens his grip on the boy and starts heading towards the stairs. Back up! When he gets to the stairs, you see him kind of looking frantically around the chamber. And after a moment, he does two things all at once. He pushes the boy towards Lothar, right? And at the same time, he wraps his hand around the pouch and he gives it a sharp pull, and then he throws it over here. And then he makes a run for the stairs.
I'm chasing the bird.
Right, I guess we're following him up.
Yeah, I'll go grab the pouch.
Who said they were chasing the Kinku?
Assuming the pouch is off, I'll follow the Kenku. I assume someone else will grab it for us.
Yeah.
I'm staying back at a cautious distance, but I'll just follow it.
You run down the stairs and you find him. His path to escape was obstructed by the two children left behind. Oh, and that is a dead bird.
+8.
Phoebus is going to keep trying to run upstairs.
Did you not see the handout?
No, I've just. Oh wow, that's really good.
All right. So now what are you guys doing?
As Darnok is grabbing the pouch, I'm kinda nervous around it, so I'm like expecting it to explode.
So Phoebus is running up. Does it go further up, or is this the top floor?
No, it does go further up.
Then Phoebus is going to continue running upstairs.
Yeah, I'll check out the pouch and then tell the kid he can run downstairs with his friends.
Okay. The kid runs downstairs, and the three are gonna stay there for now. All right. So we have Lothar downstairs with the kids and the dead Kenku. Phoebus upstairs, exploring the rest of the tower, and then we have you with the stone. So let's do in that order. Lothar with the three kids, because I'm sure it won't go wrong. You know. So you see the tiefling child runs back downstairs, and the three of them all just kind of like they grab each other, and they're, oh Squidly, we're so glad you're okay. And then all three children kind of look up at Lothar. They're like, he saved us, and they all just kind of swarm you for a group hug.
Hands are on my pockets. My stuff.
What do you mean, mister?
I don't trust you. I don't trust anyone as I back up the stairs.
Wait! We want to give you stuff.
Give me stuff. Give me stuff. I like stuff.
we like to explore old ruins, and sometimes we find things.
What's this thing? I like things.
Well, we didn't get to look at all the things because then that bird came and he was mean.
Okay, but what things?
Well, there's this, and they hold up a potion, and this potion bottle, it looks like there's a reddish kind of like bubbly liquid. It looks almost identical to like Code Red Mountain Dew. Like it's red, it's bubbly. But then there's also this clear liquid in it, right? And
months of shenanigans.
Gizmo, thank you for the resub. Yeah, 18 months. Can't wait for tomorrow, man. And sitting on top of it, like, and almost like it's a second layer. It's like these two liquids definitely don't mix together, but there is this clear syrupy kind of floating on top of the Code Red Mountain Dew in the bottle.
Thanks, kids. Here, play with this greatsword. And go back up.
Woo! All right, and then Phoebus,
Yes.
as you walk into this small room, you see a circular wooden table surrounded by 4 stools made from empty barrels. There's a marked deck of playing cards scattered across the table, with a few stray cards laying on the floor. And there are 3 crates stacked against the southern wall. Motorcycle. You can see several items within the crates on the wall.
Okay. At a glance, what kind of items?
It looks like there's a supply of rations. There's a couple like loose bedrolls. A small supply of like iron daggers, like 5 of them. And there's a what looks like a wooden wand. It's about 10 inches long, and it's got these like wooden rings set around it every 2 or 3 inches. But this one, it's like the wood that composes the wand, it looks like it's burnt and it's somewhat charred.
Okay. Sure. I guess I'll pick it up for now, but I'm gonna try and make another perception check to see if I can hear the other bird around anywhere. Being a little higher up.
As you look around, you eventually are able to locate a secret door that leads to the outside. It looks like he escaped.
Ah, okay. Okay. Well, with a bit of a grimace, Phoebus heads back downstairs to rejoin the rest of the party.
All right, and then lastly, Darnock picked up the bag, and give me 1 second. All right. As you open the bag, you find this. It is a small green stone. It looks to be maybe about 3 inches long and maybe 1.5 inches wide, and it's got those 3 kind of ridges and marks that you can see on the table there.
All right, I'll take it out of the bag and kind of like shake it, looking around at it. And then I'll hold it up to the group and say, "I think we found the stone." Or something.
Let's get out of here quickly before we draw attention, and let's go to the door and make our way through the city quickly, but without drawing attention to it.
Okay.
I mean, there is a dead Kenku in the streets, and there's another dead Kenku here. We should probably not be here.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, and I guess we're gonna try to surreptitiously make our way back to the bar.
Of course. Give me 1 second though. Actually, this might be a good spot to take like a quick 5-minute break because I need to pee.
Sounds good.
All right, beer back.
What I want to know is this like a berserker axe or is it cursed or something?
Oh, it's almost certainly cursed. There's no way you just got a +3. Unless,
wow.
like, I guess someone rolled it in chat. That's possible, I guess.
He did mumble something about Twitch gods.
Oh, okay. I don't know about the table. Are there curse things on the table, or is it, like, always?
I mean, there could be. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'll take it where we can get it, but, yeah.
I mean, we also got an oath bow. Like,
Yeah,
at
we
level
did
1,
get an oath bow, but we had no one who, like, really uses I don't know, like Oathbow is like really good once a day against like a single like guy, but it's like really not that strong because it's like a +0 bow, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, it's really good against like screwing up one guy in particular once per day.
Yep. Well, yeah, that was interesting. I wonder if the Kenku. I wonder if what the kids had to do. I assume the Kenku were gonna like pass off to the kids because like and like recruit the kids into the. But I guess not. But the other bird got out, and they, I guess, know that we have the stone now.
Ah, ha, ha. All right. All right. All right. Who's still not back?
Jerry's.
Are they supposed to answer you if they're not back?
No, I was asking. Well, I mean, I guess you guys would know. Shut up. God.
I'm still here.
Hi. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Choose 5 squares. Kobolds. Yes. All right. Now I'm ready. For nothing at all. Ha 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 ha. I think it's just Spartan then.
And cold? Only cold.
Oh yeah, just Lothar.
Ooh. Do do do. Come on, Kobold. I have
do what
such sights to show you. Alright, cool. Great. Everyone's back. Let's do it to it. Alright. So, here's the deal, right? As you guys exit the tower, you find yourself in a somewhat unfamiliar part of town, right? You just kind of ran very quickly through this section of the trades quarter trying to catch up with the Kinkus. And now you find that the path to take you from your current location into back towards the Troll Skull Manor, you have to go through this particular alley. Again, it's not very unusual. There's lots of alleys and side roads through Waterdeep, but it's quite dark here. There's a lot of secluded corners. And if everyone could roll me a perception check, that'd be wonderful. And yes, I know yours is passive 17. Shut up. Wow.
Hell yeah.
Do we win something for 777?
You win a haha. Hee hee.
I have passive of 17.
Why? Why did you do that? I even said it.
21. Yeah.
Ay.
Is this a random Twitch god encounter? Oh, please let it be one of those.
No, actually it's not. Alright, so you guys all start walking forward, right? As you do, I'll let you do it. As you do, Jerry, you can see that along the road to the alley here, there is there are a couple spots where there is just muddy, just muddy puddles of water. And when you look at the first of these such puddles, you see very clearly there is a bear trap hidden inside this puddle. And you're quick to point it out to the group, I would guess. Unless you just, stay mum about it and like, oh, Lothar's gonna totally hit that thing.
We should. This place is trapped. We should probably turn around and go somewhere else.
Right. And as you say that, the Xanathar that are in hiding, waiting for you guys to advance, they figure they have no better opportunity, and instead of waiting to try and ambush you as you move further in, they're going to burst out into the alley and try to attack you right away. So everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Just your friendly neighborhood Xanathar.
Well, they were waiting for you.
No, don't make me kill kobolds. Why?
Alright, I'm gonna, so I added them to the tracker, and now I'm gonna position them. Because all of these guys kind of run out from the buildings to the north and south of your current location. They just kind of just run out, and they get all up in your grill. And then you see a very large bugbear comes out from an alley further up in the alley. And as the trap is sprung and all the Xanathars run forward, you hear Morga start to belch orders to the kobolds. Kill them all! We must recover the stone! And here we go. Oh dear, the kobolds are first. I'm
There's
legit.
no chance you'll go into a range, is there?
No, not. It's not your turn. I mean, you'll be fine. They're not gonna be fine. All right. Let's see here. The kobolds are gonna start attacking people, and everyone that can attack would attack with pack tactics because of positioning. All right. Let's work our way from the front to the back. This one attacking Darnock. Stab. This one has to attack Darnock also. Stab. And then this one attacking well, let me roll the one that actually hit Darnock. Darnock, take 5. This one can attack Vaneld. 22. So Vaneld takes 6. This one attacking Lothar. 14 misses.
Wait, are we in sunlight?
Remember, I said that this alley was very dark and secluded. That's right. This one. Where? Damn it, I lost my place. Alright, Darnock, Vaneld, Lothar. One, two. Okay, one more. Here we go. 5. And then this one would not have advantage. We'll do him last. These last two will be Jerry. And then one without advantage on Phoebus. Looks like 1 hit on Jerry for 4.
I will shield that.
Okay.
That is the last of my spell slots.
Cool. And then 1 attack versus Phoebus without advantage. All right. Darnock. Oh. Is this just straight line? You gotta talk to me, buddy. What in the
I
shit
think
is
you're
this?
muted.
I see Kilter lighting up, but I can't hear him.
Yeah, I can't hear him either. Alright, was this just the 3? You could just type it in game chat, I guess, until we figure out your mic. Okay. So, dex save or 13 fire. Nope, doesn't matter. They are dead even if they save. Alright. The bugbear. She pulls out a javelin and is going to chuck it towards Lothar. Woo! 13 misses. And then Lothar.
Hold on, I got a math. Okay, I'm going to bonus action rage, and then go through his space so I can do this legitimately, and dash to the bugbear.
Alright, one more time.
Bonus action rage, and then dash to the bugbear.
Okay, that's a great idea and all, except for one thing. That square is a bear trap, and you definitely just ran through that square. Yeah, there you go. Either way, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 AOs against you. So
That's fine.
let's get those out of the way. No, they would have pack because they're all, when they would be attacking you, you'd be next to them all. Okay. So hit. And these are
Yep.
with rage, right? All right.
9
10,
damage.
15, 16, 18, 9 damage. There you go. And then,
And that's
all right, Jerry.
I guess I draw my rapier and attack the one next to and then I'm gonna. Does that kill it? For
Yes, it does.
I'm going to back out this way, and then in my turn.
Phoebus?
Alright, well, Darnok's not looking pretty good. Not looking too good, so I'm going to go ahead and give him a Cure Wounds. I don't want him. Oh, yeah, I can just move. Yeah, you know what? This is going to suck, but I'm going to go over to that.
Okay. Alrighty. And then you're finished?
Yep, that's my turn.
Van El.
Okay, I'm going to move up here. I'm going to stab this kobold.
Alright, that's dead kobold.
I'm going to cunning action disengage and move here. No,
Through that
actually here.
through that route you just
No, the one it didn't show it.
No, it did show it, but the route that you pinged was right through there.
Yeah, but I said no, right here, and I draw it again. No.
Alright, got you. You guys are fucking killing me. Kobolds. So they move in and they all just kind of look around maliciously and they just try to murder Darnok. 2, 3. 15. That's right, they all just skewer him, just gah, gah, gah. It's like you piss someone off in the prison lunch line. Oh, Darnok! Why is it not? There you go. Okay, the bugbear now is going to smash Lothar. Nope, 14. I'm gonna set that
Isn't
to
it?
public. Okay. Yeah, look, it's right here, Karis. Roll advantage toggle, whisper toggle. Don't auto roll damage. Chew Toy, how you doing today? Thank you for the resub, man. 9 months we've had a baby. What's his name? And then Lothar, you're up.
Lothar is going to move here. Is going to axe him.
You need to ask him a question.
Yes. And then I'm going to shove him into those crates.
Okay, the axe is going to hit. And then for the shove, I believe it's still contested.
No, DC 13 strength.
There we go. Yeah. So strength check coming from the bugbear. It's shoved. Finished?
Nope.
Yeah, Dragon Heist is
Then
1
I'm
through
going
5.
to move here.
All right. Now, I know you guys have seen it in the tracker, but it's managed to stay hidden for most of the fight. But now you can see it clearly as it darts out from behind, one of the buildings and makes a dash for Darnock. Darnock? I'm so sorry. I need you.
The creature has to be incapacitated first, right?
Darnock is currently unconscious.
Oh shit.
So, contested intellect check. Oh shit. So I can no, he's not still alive. Remember, rules as written, in the event of a tie, the DM decides the winner. Instead though, I think we should re-roll. You want to re-roll?
Oh, I thought tie was it stays the same, whatever the current state is. So like, whatever. That.
Oh, 18. Okay. All right. Darnock manages the creature is just kind of like pawing at its hair. It doesn't seem to be making too much leadway. Jerry, you are up.
Yeah. Seeing that brain thing try to eat my down compatriot, I'm gonna try to shoot it. Not sure how effective. 16.
It's a hit.
Oops, sorry. That should be. Well,
Yeah.
it's too late now. That should have been a crossbow, but yeah. And then I'll duck around the corner and hide, and then
All right.
shout to my people, kill the brain.
Phoebus.
Yep. All right. Well, this isn't good. So I'm going to use flexible casting to give myself a first level spell slot.
That's an action, right?
It's a bonus.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm going to do that, and I am going to move back here. So let me just check the range. Where's the
You're terrible.
area of effect?
What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm just trying to set it up.
No, I can see that.
Okay.
I'm just concerned. An area effect just came up. Is this a blinding?
No. No, it's not.
Burning hands. Okay. Darnock, take a failed death save. The others Oh, it does matter. No, it doesn't. Even if they save, they die. So all the kobolds are going to die regardless. The intellect devourer passes.
Oof. All right. And then I'm gonna move again. I guess I can't stand on him even though he's unconscious, right?
No, that
So-
creates too many issues.
Yeah. I'm gonna move over to here.
Vanil.
Okay,
And
I'm
shout, get the thing.
I'm going to move here and like make a feint on top of the brain, but I'm actually trying to stabilize Tarnok, and I'm using my bonus action to give Jerry advantage on the brain.
Okay. All right.
But I can hide from it.
That is a
roll
failed
that
medicine
second
check. Alrighty. Well,
And that's my turn.
Darnak, you are mysteriously going to wake up as a Twitch god doesn't want to see your brain get devoured and heals you for 8. But just for poops and giggles, let's see that death save anyway. I'm curious.
What? That is incredible.
All right.
I was really banking on the fact that he'd pass his death save for this turn.
So you are at 8. And then what? Dagger miss. All right. Morga tries to bash. Does a bash. Hits you for 6. And then Lothar.
Please don't let this be a potion of death. I'm gonna drink the potion that the kids gave me.
Alrighty. Do me a favor and roll a D100. You see, this was a this potion that they found. It was 2 potions mixed together, and when you combine magical potions, it creates some wild and unpredictable effects. In your case.
Baby, I love it.
Oh man, 58. Both potions work normally, which means you are currently affected by a potion of healing and a potion of flying.
Oh, baby!
So you have a fly speed equal to your move speed for 1 hour, and you can hover above the ground. And you also heal for 2d4 plus 2.
Well, since that was my action, I'm gonna menacingly T-pose in front of him. Well, 5 feet off the air.
Okay. Finished?
Yep.
The brain. It is going to... Well, it is going... You see this, like the creature is only, like it's small. It's like the size of a cat. And you can see it kind of shuffling around in space as it's surrounded on all 3 sides. And it's just going to turn around, and you see it kind of like haunch down, almost like it's going to jump, but it doesn't jump. It just kind of quivers instead. And it's doing this in Veneld's direction. Veneld, I need you to make an intelligence save. Woo! Alright, well, that's a good thing. After that, it is really scared. It's very, very scared. Jerry.
Take a shot, go and hide again.
I love the commentary. Me smart. That's a hit. And that will kill the intellect devourer.
Thank goodness.
Alright, Phoebus.
Okay. Yeah, that being dead, guess Phoebus is going to move. Seeing the bugbear right there, he's going to throw out a firebolt in its direction.
Am I missing it? There it is. Oh, it's not. Yeah. Just takes it. Alrighty.
And that will be it.
Vanel. Wait a
Okay,
minute.
I'm
Wait a minute.
going
Oh, he
to
missed it.
move here-ish.
Damn it.
Bonus action give Lothar the help action, and I'm going to throw my dagger to the...
Oh, that is a hit for 13.
That's my turn.
Darnak? Yep, and that will hit and kill the bugbear. Okay. With all the Xanathar ambush having been dealt with, I'm guessing let's just try and wrap this up since we're in some technical issues. The party makes a hasty retreat back to Troll Skull Manor, and you're able to make it there unharassed. Once in Troll Skull Manor, you fly there. I guess that's a question. Do you guys want to take a rest and end on a rest? I mean, the potion will just be punted, but I guess there's no reason not to rest.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing we can really do with the potion of fly.
Okay, so we'll end the session there in Troll Skull Manor with the Stone of Galore. Before we wrap it up, though, we have the stone. What are you guys gonna do?
I would like to go see if I can get my axe repaired and make it a +3 great axe.
Nope. That's a question for another day. Not in the wrapping up the session kind of thing.
Phoebus would suggest that perhaps we should go and pay a visit to our Harper friend.
The first time I heard from the stone was from Everember. I don't remember the name exactly, but I don't really remember for what was the use of it.
Well, I know Darnak doesn't have a voice right now, but in chat he's questioning if anyone wants to attune to the stone.
Sure, I'll attune to it if no one else wants to.
Oh,
I'll attune if no one else.
Phoebus will attempt to attune to the wand that he picked up, assuming that it has magical properties.
Okay.
By the way, between this and next session, can the party like buy me some armor?
Well,
I
you
want
guys
suited leather.
did just get a little windfall from what you stole from the wig shop. Okay. So, yes, you can attune to the wand that I totally didn't forget about. Let me find it.
You guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, what'd you do?
I have no idea.
It's magic.
Change the setting here or there. Yeah, I'd like to attune to it if possible.
All right. So Jerry also said he wanted to attune to the stone.
Oh,
So you guys
I don't
have to
care if you
decide.
can do it, or I can.
Okay. Well, if Jerry's impartial, then I guess it'll be Darnock. And I am not gonna tell you what the stone does yet. That'll be for next time. Ha ha ha. In the meantime, though, let me just try and figure out where was that alley. I forgot how many kobolds there were. I think it was 9.
No, but seriously, party,
One.
please give me like 45 gold.
1, 2.
Why am I always the
Is it
one that
only
doesn't
8?
have
8
money?
kobolds? Okay. I thought it was 9.
So is it a long rest or a short rest?
Call it a long. It's fine.
Alright.
Long, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it was a really exhausting day. You've been like literally all over Neverwinter. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, how'd we get to Neverwinter?
We walked a long way through.
I
this.
realized what I've said. Shut up. God. Ow. Nope.
Phoebus, you might want to keep
11.
a low profile for the next few days. You did shoot somebody.
$330 experience each. Hooray! All right. Thanks for coming and hanging out, everybody. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did, make sure you hit that follow button. If you haven't already, make sure you check out the schedule underneath the stream so you can see all the days that we play on this channel. And join us in the Discord. That's where we organize our games. That's where we hang out through the week. And that's where you need to be if you want to get involved yourself. I am looking for a couple players for various projects. So hop on in there, check out the channels, do the things, and hopefully I see you again tomorrow at noon for Tomb of Annihilation.